The sun is in the sign of Libra from the 1st through the 22nd of October to ingress into the sign of Scorpio the Scorpion on the 23rd of October. This is going to cause you to feel effects in your third house of communication and transportation from the 1st to the 22nd, and from the 23rd on, this sun in Scorpio ingress will affect your fourth house of home and family. Also, right now it's good to keep in mind, Leo, that although you are ruled by the sun and the planet Venus is not one of your planetary rulers, rather it rules over Libra and Taurus, still it's going to be in your sign, Leo, that's the planet Venus, until the 8th of the month, when it will leave and ingress into Virgo. So that's going to, of course, affect your first house, which is self and appearances, for the first week of the month of October. So just understand that, and understand that you'll have a cornucopia of blessings regarding how you're presenting yourself to others and your self-confidence and your self-assurance. Again, through the first week. On the 8th, when Venus leaves your sign and the ingress is into Virgo, then you'll find that your social situations will become a lot more about quality, less about quantity, and it will become more about very exacting precision. But these are just your social aspects, and since you're not ruled by the planet Venus, it won't affect you as much as this will affect Libra and Taurus. So just understand that. Now, let's see how your ruling planet of the sun affects you this month, Leo. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your mighty guardian angel who resides over all the fire signs, the mighty Archangel Michael, speaking to you through your teaching angel Virchiel, who resides over your fixed fire nature, and these are his messages for you in love, money, and health. Okay, Leo, now for love, the transmission from Virchiel and with the Archangel Michael overseeing, we want to pay attention to the new moon on the 12th, which is in Libra. And that's going to affect your third house of transportation and communication this month. And that kind of pulls off a new moon kind of pulls light out of a certain area. And since it's in Libra, that's about balance and about fairness, and sometimes even about litigation regarding to fairness. But the light will be taken off that in your third house of transportation and communication. Therefore, you want to have a heads up for that during this new moon in Libra event on the 12th. Okay, now on the 27th, we have a full moon in Taurus, in the sign of Taurus, the bull. That will affect you, Leo, in your 10th house. And that's your house of your status, your social standing, your popularity, fame, status, that kind of thing. That will affect you during the full moon, which will shine a bright light on what you have, your possessions, what you own, what your significant others or family own. People are going to want to see what it is you have, and they're going to want to tell you what it is they have so they can see where their status, see if you're above them or they're above you. That's how people will be viewing. Now, this will be affecting, because the moon affects our love life, because it affects our emotions. So it would behoove everyone to know not only where your sun sign is, but also where your moon sign is. Okay, so you want to pay attention to your moon sign, especially in the area of love and romance. It's very important. Okay, so Leo, just keep your confidence high during all of these events, And understand that your love life will be affected in your third house of communication, how you're communicating and how you get from here to there when it comes to the emotional aspects of your life, like, for instance, your family, your friendships, and your significant others, be they a spouse or a fiancé or whatever. Okay, and on the 27th, the full moon will affect you romantically or at least emotionally, again, with family or friends or significant others. It will affect you in your house of status, social standing. People are going to want to know, well, how high of a position is your family? Or should I get with this person because of their family? These kinds of things. Status, position. And so people are going to be putting their best self forward during that full moon in Taurus on the 27th. So just understand also that after the 8th, when Venus leaves Leo and to ingress into Virgo, people are going to be more demanding of your time and energy. People that you care about the most will be very demanding of your time and energy. So just understand that and don't take it so much that it's something that's against you. It's just simply what's going on in the cosmos. All right, now for Virchiel and the Archangel Michael's money transmission for you, Leo, we have a situation where you'll be making money from the 1st through the 7th quite well because of this Venus in Leo that will then, after the 8th and the ingress into Virgo, that is going to cause you more to have to build on what you have. That doesn't mean you won't get any new business, or it doesn't mean that you can't get a raise. It just simply means, depending on what your situation is, but what it means is you have to take what you have already established, and rather than looking for something new, build on what you have already established. Stop looking for something new and build now on what you have. The time for trying out new things is now past, and now it's time to build on what you have and stay with what you have at the moment. There's a time and a place for everything, as the good book says. To everything there was a season. Now, for your health transmission from the mighty Archangel Michael and from your teaching angel Virchiel, you're going to want to focus from the 1st through the 22nd on your 3rd chakra in the digestive, small intestine, and all the organs that are in that area. You're going to want to focus on that area, and you're going to want to balance and soothe that area of the body. And that's, again, from the 1st to the 22nd, and that is due to the sun being in Libra. Now, when the sun moves into Scorpio on the 23rd, you're going to want to focus your chakra cleansing, healing, and soothing, balancing on the 1st and 2nd chakras. That would be where you want to focus your healing and soothing applications at that time. And don't forget that during this time it might also be good to fight off infection. What we personally use is sovereign silver. Of course, you want to check with your physician, your proper physician, but we just want to tell you that we check with our naturopathic physician, and they have recommended sovereign silver. And that works quite well to get over any kind of even very bad infections that we usually used to have to use antibiotics for, sovereign silver. But we also utilized, due to, that's kind of common knowledge, but we, in our own study, we utilized, in addition to that, golden seal tincture. And we took that elixir sublingually, and that worked very well. Those two in unison will knock out a very, any kind of bad infection. If you have like some kind of flu or something where you come up with some kind of infectious situation in your lungs, even if it's caused by a virus, still a secondary bacterial infection, you want to clear that with these kinds of natural antibiotics if you are inclined towards naturopathy, as we are. Also, to heal anything in the stomach or kidneys, you can utilize, or even wounds on the skin, you can utilize aloe vera plants or aloe vera drinks that are already made in preparation. Again, these are our own remedies that we utilize for our own, what we find helpful. And check with your physician of your choice. All right, now we're going to move into the part of the transmission where we're going to give you a planetary formula, just to kind of play with the Rosicrucian planetary formulas to kind of show you how that works. And then we'll just, again, briefly go over some of the other astrological facets that are happening this month that we feel important to highlight. Now, October 6th, we have the Sun in Libra square Pluto in Capricorn. That's the Sun in Libra square Pluto in Capricorn. And that is the light of justice illuminates an internal competition between choosing to do what is legal and choosing to do what is right. So that on that day, that is it legal, but is it right kind of thing, people doing things that they can get away with rather than what's right. Well, and the spirit of the law versus the letter of the law, that will be something that will be up for everybody to deal with. Again, that's October 6th of 2015. So we want to highlight again here this little afterglow. The Sun is in Libra until the 22nd. That'll be your third house. The Sun will ingress into Scorpio. And that is going to be on the 23rd. And then Venus leaves the sign of Leo, your sign Leo, on the 8th of October to ingress into Virgo. And then again, there's a new moon on the 12th, a full moon on the 27th. The new moon on the 12th is in Libra, and the full moon in Taurus is on the 27th. Okay, thank you for joining us, Leo. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. This is your Angelic Horoscope transmission from the Archangel Michael and your teaching angel Virgil. Join us again next month.